hospital now.
That's where my memory gets a little spotty. We got into the car. I tried desperately to project competence and authority. I'll drive.
Okay.
Like she was actually thinking of driving. I looked over at my wife, holding her belly, her eyes closed. I squeezed her hand. She weakly attempted the beginning part of a smile, and then gave up. Anyway, we got to the hospital and we had our child. I remember that my wife cried like a baby. The baby, ironically, cried like an angry woman in her 30s. The three of us, now and forever a family, went home. The arrival of children can be exhausting not only for people, but also for machines. I remember our answering machine almost packed up and quit those first few weeks because everyone no calls. Never just once. You have 437 unheard messages. Everybody wants to talk to babies, but no one knows what to say. Hello is very popular. You can't not say it. Hello. 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 Usually what comes next is a question. Who's the cutest baby? Who's got an itty bitty nose? Who's got a poopy diaper? That's usually when they hand the baby back. Observing my relatives with the baby, I realized they fall into a few different categories of adult to infant communication. There's the greeter.
Who is that? That's your mommy. Who's that? That's your daddy.
Who often works hand in hand with the tour guide. This is the living room. Can you say living room? And this is the foyer. You don't want to spill anything in the foyer. Who's not quite as annoying as the embarrasser.
You make it stinky! I think you made it stinky! I'm going to go and tell everyone you made it stinky!
Or the entertainer. They just look at the baby and make noises. These, of course, are all variations of the quintessential and official baby speak noise, coochie coochie coo. I'm not sure how that became the industry standard, but I imagine that at some point there must have been a meeting. Thank you for coming here today, gentlemen. Wait, pause it.
Okay, your blocking is like when you're like the, like the tour guide. You're letting go of the baby.
I know this is bad, isn't it?
So, and
this
it's
is
also
so
like when you're holding it.
Okay,
Right. Stop saying that. That does something in your brain.
All right, wait.
What
What was the last line I did? Thank you, gentlemen, for coming here today.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming here today, gentlemen. We're going to go with Coochie Coochie Coo, which beat out perennial favorite Goo Goo Gaga, and the straightforward but too literal greetings, small bald round one. When you first get home with your baby, your brain is seized with a plethora of potential dangers. I could carry him up the stairs and trip on my pants. I could trip on nothing. Just the sheer pressure of hoping to God I don't trip. I could toss him up just when the phone rings and answer instead of catching him. These are all fears you can instantly envision. But don't worry, because there are plenty of ways you can injure your baby that you don't even see coming. So I'm changing my son's pajamas. And he starts screaming. Ah! What could it be? I've done everything right! Apparently, when you pull a baby's fist through a sleeve, some of his fingers don't always make it. So when you're singing a catchy melody from Peter Pan right to his face, you're quietly breaking off one good fifth of his favorite hand. You can't see that coming. The next tricky part of parenting is translating your child. Babies have a veritable library of cries and facial expressions varying in pitch, tone, and amounts of physical and emotional torture. It's your job to figure them out. For example, our son's "the light is coming in and scaring me" cry is almost identical to his "the drool on my sheet is hardening and cutting me across the cheek" cry. Which is only one little throaty nuance away from, remember the German Shepherd from the other day? I hate him. Unfortunately, it's not just about the intensity of the shrieking, but the duration. Oh, and let's not forget about his joyful face. Translation, I just dropped a bomb out the back door and somebody needs to clean it immediately. Okay, let me just say this. Thank God for diapers, because the alternative is unthinkable. Would you want to live in a world where there are no diapers? Where the very things accumulated by diapers were not accumulating, but instead flying around the air, undeterred? I, for one, would not. So, I'm sitting on the couch watching James and the Giant Peach with my little guy, and suddenly, a powerful aroma, not unlike that of a construction site porta potty, permeated the room. I looked over at my wife. Honey? Fortunately, she was giving me the very same look, only more bitter.
I just changed him 20 minutes ago. It's your turn.
Honey, I've been watching him all day. Can I take a shower?
You should have showered before we had a kid. It's your turn.
When it comes to knowing how to change your child, there are essential tools. First, the smell. A kind of silent alarm that lets you know it's time for a fresh diaper. Secondly, you eyeball the diaper. Is it drooping? Perhaps swaying a bit? The baby looked like he's been riding a horse for several days. Finally, you peek. You just pick up the baby, pull back his pants, and look inside. And if you're right, then he does need changing. Let my wife get this later. Pause it.